The clearing overnight will take us to the nicest day of the week for December 1st. High mid to upper 50s. Awesome. Then cooling to high in the upper 30s for Thursday, Friday. Lows in the 20s. Lows in the teens Saturday, Sunday morning. High near 30. Maybe a little light snow Saturday night. This is the Ag Central Radio Network.
Welcome, finally, to the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show. It's about 20 minutes late, unfortunately. Turner Blopp is here from Morris Area School, Elementary School. Almost said the high school. Play the games at the elementary school. Beautiful gym. They got some lovely scoreboards in here. I'm going to have one of the cameras set on that scoreboard if you're watching on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel. The Breckenridge Cowgirls opening up their season after a fantastic run at volleyball. So these girls didn't get really the longest break in the world, but I'm sure they're not complaining. A lot of girls with a lot of experience who love the game, ready to get back on the court. Breckenridge coming off a 12-7 season last year. We're bounced in the second round by a very stout Hawley team to end their season, as I said, with a record 12-7. COVID kind of cut into that a little bit, a little shorter regular season than they'd like. Morris Area, however, they also got bounced in the second round in 3AA North. They finished their year with a record of 6-14 last year. They took on Breckenridge way back in March, and Breckenridge came away with that one by a score of 58-39. Kind of handily took care of the Morris Area Tigers, but it's a new season. You never know really what you're going to get, obviously. Breckenridge has got quite a bit of experience back on this squad. Obviously, a pair of big losses with some 3-year starters or contributors in Grace Konzemius and Jude Held. Everybody knows Jude Held actually took her talents to the hometown college. Playing for North Dakota State College of Science now for their basketball team. But they got a few starters back. We'll let you know about the starters when we get into the starting lineups. We'll let you know some of them are returners. Also some new faces. They got a nice blend on this team. And I was actually talking about this on my show I did on the AM earlier today, but I just absolutely love the first game of the year for a lot of reasons. But one of them is to see how the newcomers react, as well as the players who are experienced but in bigger roles, because we got a lot of that this year. And I'll give you some more details on that after this quick break. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 and watching on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel.
When you think of amazing burgers, I'm pretty sure I know what comes to mind.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
No, not that.
Everyone loves Krabby Patties.
What? No, not that. You think of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery in Breckenridge. Their delicious half-pound burgers are unrivaled, and the best night to get them is when they're $3 off on burger night every Monday after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company since 1897. Go check out the best burgers in the Twin Towns.
This is your old pal Hal for Minn Kota Ag Products. Here at Minn Kota, we've always stressed the importance of a pre-emerge weed control program. They significantly improve and preserve post-applied product effectiveness. Tight supplies of some post products this year will only magnify this importance. Talk to us at any of our agronomy locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Wyndmere, or Colfax. Together, we can plan a pre-emerge program that will be effective on your farm to get the most out of the post. Talk to us soon.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new parking lot or new roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wapton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what Quality Recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Egeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wapaton.
We are your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wapaton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Welcome back to the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show, a tradition of good taste and company. Turner Bluff is here as we're about 13 minutes away from tip-off. I don't know if the national anthem is considered when they have the clock set up that way, but it says 13 minutes. They're going to let them warm up some more. And it's time for your injury report, brought to you by Optimum Rehab. Restore your health at Optimum Rehab. And no injuries to report. I always love that at the beginning of the season. And the coaches kind of think I'm a little silly when I'm asking. It's not like we have a lot of games under our belt. How many injuries you expect us to have? But, a lot of girls do multiple sports. I know that, the boys team might have some holdovers from football season. I remember last year, every time we do the injury report, we had a kid who had a knee injury that we'd keep harking back to. But luckily, no injuries for either team suffered in prior sports or in practice, because they get a couple weeks of practice under their belt, too, where injuries can happen as well. But both teams coming in full strength. Got to love that for your season opener. And I know Coach Austin Himdick was pretty happy about it. I was talking to him. He was, I know he gets a little nervous at the volleyball games when he's watching watching the girls and jump up and maybe go down for the dives and whatnot. But no, he's pretty happy to get the season up and running. Very enthusiastic coach. Always love talking to him after the games. And if you guys remember, he actually did colored for me in the football. So it's definitely a big loss not having him on the broadcast today. We were joking about it before the game. He was saying, I don't think I can hop on with you this time around, but I don't know. I think I'll be able to talk to him. Maybe I'll pull him aside at halftime one of these days or something. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to bother him during the game. Take another quick break. Come back with some starting lineups. Brought to you by Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. You're listening to the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show from Morris, Minnesota. Breckenridge Cowgirls about to start their season opener.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Breckenridge Cenex. Now is a great time to start thinking about protecting your recreational vehicles and equipment. Stock up on Splash RV Antifreeze at any one of our 4 locations, and we would like to thank you for your continued patronage.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
The Southern Valley's fastest internet is now available without a phone line. That's right, you can get fiber-fast internet from Red River Communications, no phone line required. It's been recognized as one of the fastest internet connections anywhere in the country. Whether you're streaming the latest movie or connecting with friends, FiberFast makes it go, well, faster. Stop the buffering suffering and visit getfiberfast.com or call Red River Communications at 701-553-8309. Red River Communications. Go faster with fiber.
When you neglect your health, you're neglecting a lot more than just yourself. After all, a lot of people depend on you, your children, your significant other, your friends, and extended family. Your presence means a lot to many different people. CHI St. Francis Health is here for you. Get your yearly mammogram scheduled at CHI St. Francis Health. They are open and ready for you. Call 701-643-0238 to schedule. CHI St. Francis, caring for you and about you.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
Hey everybody, this is Ford Cater with Vision Ford in Wapaton, North Dakota. Did you know that we have software that we can use to locate the perfect pre-owned vehicle for you? You should buy what you want. We have invested in the technology to be customer friendly because we want and appreciate your business. Remember, we'll bring the test drive to you and deliver for free within 1,000 miles of the dealership. Don't worry about what we have. We will get you what you want. All makes, all models. It's simple. DriveWithVision.com.
Back and neck pain can keep you from enjoying the things you love. At Essentia Health, our team of spine care specialists will evaluate your symptoms and create a tailored treatment plan that fits your lifestyle. You will get the expert care you need when you need it. Working together, we can get you back to the activities you love. This is Essentia Health Spine Care, like nowhere else. EssentiaHealth.org.
Welcome back to the Wilkin Drink Eatery pregame show. They're going to let them warm up about another 8 minutes. And it is time for your starting lineups, brought to you by Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, providing superior quality products and services while generating a positive return for their patrons. Got to say, I love doing these a lot more in basketball than in football. Got a lot less names to run through. We'll start off with the home team, Morris Area Tigers. We got Meredith Carrington. She's a 5'2 senior guard. Maddie Grove, a 6-foot junior, wears number 10. Carrington wears number 4. Catherine Kehoe, a sophomore, the first sophomore in the starting lineup we've talked about, 5'9", wears number 20. Sydney Dietz, a senior, 5'10 senior, that is, wears number 42. And Shannon Doherty wears number 52, a 5'9 senior. So we got a trio of seniors in the starting lineup, along with a sophomore and a junior for Morris. Now for the Breckenridge Cowgirls. And we got some familiar faces in this one. We'll start off with them. We got Carson Materi. And Carson Materi, if you guys remember, had one of the best three-point performances, actually the best three-point performance in school history last year. Carson is a 5'7 senior guard. Abby Johnson will be running the point. Most likely, she's a junior, wears number 10. I think I said Materi wears number 20. Anna Erickson, rocking number 12. She's a senior, a 5'9 senior guard. She's kind of the small forward, shooting guard type. She's a wing. Cameron Kaler at the power forward, another senior, wears number 5. And she is 5'11". And then a newcomer to the starting lineup, Addison Twidwell. We'll see what I forgot to ask what she prefers. 6'1", junior, wears number 22 at the center. So we got some big shoes to fill with, obviously, Grace Konzemius being a big loss for the team after multiple years of being the starting center. And but the height is welcome. You know, if you got a 6'1" post on your squad, you got to be happy with that. So let's look at your starting lineups, brought to you by Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, providing superior quality products and services while generating a positive return for their patrons. We'll take another quick break and come back. A few keys to the game here in Morris. You're listening to the Wilkin Drink Eatery pregame show on B92.7 FM and watching on our YouTube channel, KBMW News Live.
More Engineering has been dedicated to finding sustainable engineering solutions for cities like Wahpeton for more than 60 years. They offer a wide range of services, including civil engineering, land surveying, and environmental services that advance the region's infrastructure. As a 100% employee-owned company, they are committed to providing quality projects and building relationships in the communities they serve. Visit moreengineeringinc.com to learn more or stop by their location in Wahpeton. More Engineering, improving lives by building strong communities.
This is your old pal Hal for Minn Kota Ag Products. Here at Minn Kota, we've always stressed the importance of a pre-emerge weed control program. They significantly improve and preserve post-applied product effectiveness. Tight supplies of some post products this year will only magnify this importance. Talk to us at any of our agronomy locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Wyndmere, or Colfax. Together, we can plan a pre-emerge program that will be effective on your farm to get the most out of the post. Talk to us soon.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heidkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new parking lot or new roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Highcamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what Quality Recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Egeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wahpeton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wahpeton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Welcome back to the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show, a tradition of good taste and company. Turner Bluff here, as looks like we're about going to give him another 2 minutes of the warm-ups, then I assume we're going to be hopping into National Anthem and starting lineups. We've got a beautiful spot here at Morris Elementary School. We're in the second row, and I'm told that we got a nice view of the back of some coaches' heads, but we're that's what happens when you get such a good spot. You know, you just got to deal with it. And I'm going to run through some keys that I think Breckenridge is going to, have to have success today. Starting off with controlling the glass, and Cameron Kaler was a heck of a rebounder last year, so I'm not going to be too surprised. And Eddie Twidwell's got some great height to her too, so I think they're going to have some pretty good luck with that. They got some nice posts to help them out there, and then also knock down some shots from deep early on, kind of set the tone from out there. And once again, they got the personnel for that too, so those are kind of why I'm saying those are the keys, because that's, I think, going to be a game plan for a lot of games this year. Abby Johnson showing that she can stroke. Carson Materia, obviously one of the better shooters in school history after last year. Anna Erickson, that's how she kind of made her mark right away. Also a great defender. And Cameron Kaler can even step out and hit it too. And we're actually seeing that right now if you're watching on KBMW News Live. That's where Kaler's taking her warm-ups, number 5, when we don't have people running in front of it. But I think hitting from outside, early on, see some of those go down is going to make everything else just a lot easier for this squad. And, yeah, definitely exciting. And I mentioned the starters earlier, but I realized I didn't go through some of the key players that are going to be coming off the bench. And I know Coach Imdick's expecting big things out of some girls who got some experience last year, including Parker Yagi, Jonica Bernades, and Kelsey Sorol. And if you guys remember last year, Bernades and Yagi were 7th graders. So only 8th graders, and on their second year of varsity, that's it's incredible. It's about as they're on their way to getting as much varsity experience as you possibly can in a career. I don't think you can play varsity at 6th grade. I don't know. I can't say I've seen it. I don't think that is allowed in the high school, but or in the Minnesota State High School League. But I've been wrong before. Well, we're going to hop into the national anthem. So we will take a quick break. Come back with your opening tip on the. Come back with the opening tip as we wrap up this Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show. You're listening to Cowgirl basketball, on B92.7 and watching on KBMW News Live.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hello. This This is your water softener talking. I love Morton Salt Crystals.
Have you fed your water softener lately? Ensure you have softer feeling skin and hair with Morton Pure and Natural Water Softener Crystals. Stop by Farmers Union Oil to check out our variety of Morton salts. Your water softener will love you for it.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
The Southern Valley's fastest internet is now available without a phone line. That's right, you can get fiber-fast internet from Red River Communications, no phone line required. It's been recognized as one of the fastest internet connections anywhere in the country. Whether you're streaming the latest movie or connecting with friends, FiberFast makes it go, well, faster. Stop the buffering suffering and visit getfiberfast.com or call Red River Communications at 701-553-8309. Red River Communications. Go faster with fiber.
At Twin Town Villa, their focus is on comfort, security, peace of mind, and quality of life for their residents. They're extending an invitation to you to stop and experience how their assisted living community is different. Their 1- and 2-bedroom apartments are spacious and fully functional, and their list of amenities is endless. Their mission centers around family with assistance, supportive services, and quality health care all under one roof at Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. Check them out on Facebook or visit their website at twintownvilla.com. Call them 643-9542 to schedule a tour today.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
No one woke up this morning and thought,
I want to go haggle.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
Welcome back to the Tiger Center. And realize that was the official name for the gym, but I love it. As just did they had a nice little message that a pre-recorded one that plays on the scoreboard before the game, all about being a good sport and all that good stuff about don't yell at officials, don't yell at coaches, whatnot. Be good when you're in the stands. I need to hear that today. They're doing the starting lineups. And little teasing going on. So, some of the players forgot they're supposed to come give knucks over to Morris head coach Dale Henrick. I don't think he's going to get 5 from anybody today as far as the opponents. Oh, Abby Johnson will. There you go, Abby. And the excitement is just fantastic here. Got a nice rousing scream from the Morris crowd. Also, I got to throw the correction in there. I'm going to be saying Morris area all night, but it's Morris area, Chicago, Alberta. And everybody watching on KBMW News Live can see they got a pretty nice intro going on here. Got the lights out. Cool little clip that plays beforehand. That makes for a fun environment. Don't get this at too many high schools. And as I said earlier, Breckenridge mostly veterans in this starting lineup, and we got 3 starters from last year out there. Anna Erickson was kind of the first gal off the bench. She might have also started some games if memory serves correctly, but maybe not. I think she was just a first girl off the bench. Addie Twidwell is the X factor for this starting lineup, the newcomer, and we're going to expect her to do a lot of damage on the glass. Covered Addie's older brother for a few years. Heck of a football player at my alma mater, Minnesota State University Moorhead. We'll see if she can bring that same physicality that her brother is known for as they go through the Morris starters. I'll give you those once again just since they're covering them right now. We got Meredith Carrington, Maddie Grove, Catherine Kehoe, Sydney Dietz, and Shannon Doherty. I was talking with Coach Henrich before the game, trying to get kind of a feel of who we're going to see for role players off the bench, and he's kind of said it's our first game of the year, you know. We had a lot of girls who didn't take part in a scrimmage we had this year, so we're kind of feeling it out. It was tough for him to kind of get a good feel for what the rotation is going to be, but that's completely normal for the first game of the year. You never know. Breckenridge dressing 11 girls, so don't expect them to go too deep on the bench. And their varsity roster right now, we got the starters, obviously. We covered them. Some girls on the bench. As I said earlier, Kelsey Sorol, expecting her to have a big role this year. And Grace Miranowski coming off the bench. Grace Nicholson, Sydney Roberts, Jonica Bernades, and Parker Yagi. Parker Yagi really came on at the end of last year, making her impact felt on both ends of the floor. They like using her quickness on the defensive end. Good athlete. Cameron Kaler will jump for the Cowgirls against Maddie Grove, a 6-foot junior. As we are almost underway. Breckenridge Cowgirl Basketball 2021 edition. And it is up. And Morris wins the tip. So Tigers will bring it up. They're going to get over to the left side near the top of the key. Swing it inside to the short corner. Back out near the top of the key. Drive inside for a scoop layup and good. 2 points for Sydney Dietz to get her team on the board. Abby Johnson bringing it up. As we said earlier, she'll be running the point. Gets over to Carson Materi on the right wing. Materi up to Johnson at the top of the key. Shot is up and rims out. And rebounded by the Tigers. They're out and running, looking to push the tempo. Get out to the right side in front of the Breckenridge bench. Now up to near the top of the key. Driving inside. Nice little kick down low, but then get kicked back out. Drive inside. Another scoop layup off the mark. Rebounded by Cameron Kaler. Kaler up to Johnson. And it gets batted out of bounds, so Breckenridge will hold on to possession. Dietz with the lone points of the night, making it a 2-0 game on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cameron Kaler hands it off to Johnson. She's taking the only shot so far for the Cowgirls. Anna Erickson takes the next one, and it is good for 3. Anna Erickson with the triple. As we said, that's how she kind of made her name on this Cowgirl roster as a 3-point threat. Over to the left side to Grove. Grove puts it up off the mark from 3-point land. Anna Erickson with a nice rebound, gets it batted away. Gets it up to Abby Johnson. Abby looking to take it into the cup. Oh, behind the back. Nice dribble. Loses it. Gets stolen away by the Tigers. And bringing it up is Carrington. She goes into the paint. Picks up her dribble. Carson Materi there guarding. Dishes it off. Now swung over to near the top of the key to Kehoe. Kehoe looking to set up the offense with Abby Johnson guarding near the top of the key. Swings it over to the left wing. Now inside on the give and go. Off the mark. Nice defense there by Johnson. Cameron Kaler gets it, but then turns it over. Kind of mental mistake there. Grove goes inside, nice dish off, but the layup is off the mark. That's exactly what you want. Kaler now bringing it up after the turnover. Looks like they're going to have her take on some more guard skills maybe, but ends up turning it over once again. Or guard duties, I should say. Back to the left side. Carrington has it. Dribbles up to the top of the key. Materi Garden swings it over to the left. And the give and go. Batted out of bounds by Materi. So the score is 3-2 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Anna Erickson drill the triple. Grove inbounding from under the Tiger basket. Gets it off to a teammate. It's like it's Dietz. Tries to go up and draws the foul. And the foul is Anna Erickson. That's another thing that she kind of got a reputation for last year. Anna was a little foul happy last year. It seemed like she was in foul trouble every other game at one point in the season last year. And Morris gets to the inbound end, gets it over to the right side. Wide open player down low, and she puts in the layup. That was Kehoe on the layup. Abby Johnson bringing it up. And she goes, dribbles inside. Now gets it to Cameron Kaler on the give and go. Shot off the mark. Addie Twidwell gets it out to Erickson on the left wing. Shot is off the mark. And Morris ends up getting the rebound after it got bobbled around a little bit. Carrington will bring it up. Over to the left wing to Dietz. Dietz with a nice little jab step. Twidwell tries to steal it away, though. Gets a hand on it once again, but Dietz retains possession. Back cut. And 2 for Carrington. So Johnson bringing it up as it is now a 6-3 Morris lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Johnson kicks it out to the left corner to Erickson. Her shot is off the mark. 1 for 3 on the triple so far. It looks like we got a jump ball. We got our first substitution of the game, Parker Yagi into the game. She'll relieve Carson Materi. Breckenridge tries to feel out this rotation in the first game of the year. Abby Johnson looking for an open teammate. Gets it up to Kaler. Kaler over to Yagi. Back to Kaler near the top of the key, a little to the left. Anna Erickson has it. Swings it over to the left corner to Johnson. Morris playing a zone. And they go over to the right wing to Yagi. Puts up a triple off the mark. And Carrington almost had the rebound, but Yagi poked it loose. So Kaler came away with it. Johnson now looking to get to the cup. Throws up the floater. And rims out. Addie Twidwell had her hands on it. Parker Yagi grabbed it and draws the foul. First free throws of the game for Breckenridge, either team actually. It's Parker Yagi. Once again, the 8th grader on the squad. This free throw trip brought to you by State Farm agents Amanda Frederick. It starts off with a made free throw by Parker Yagi. Dietz, Kehoe, and Carrington each have a bucket for the Tigers to get their 6 points. Parker Yagi tries to get 2 points of her own, and she does. 2 for 2 on the free throws. Carrington gets it up to the right wing. Now back to Carrington. She puts up a triple, and it is good. 5 points for Carrington in a row. Johnson will bring it up. We'll see if she tries to answer. Been driving a lot more than we're accustomed to seeing her do last year. And Yagi puts up the layup. Rebounded by Twidwell. Kaler had it at the top of the key. Nice little shot fake. Dishes it off to Twidwell, but it gets batted out of bounds. Breckenridge will retain possession. That was almost the 3rd turnover of the game for Kaler, as Materi will give her a break. So a little bit more of a small ball lineup. I believe Anna Erickson will be the power forward in this scenario. Materi will be the small forward. She gets in the left corner. Dribbles over to the right side. Gets it to Anna Erickson, who mishandles the pass. Erickson picks up her dribble. Gets it to Materi. Swings it over to the left corner to Abby Johnson. Abby Johnson puts it up and hits the 3. As we said, they got a lot of snipers on this team. So not too surprising how many 3s they're putting up in the early goings of this game. Abby Johnson's first points of the season. And Carson Materi comes away with a steal. We're going to get out and run. Gets it over to Johnson on the left side. She puts up a left-handed layup off the mark. Addie Twidwell gets it. A lot of contact. Gets her own rebound. A lot of contact again. Possibly. You know, the ref's got a better angle on it than I do. They get it over to the left side. Carrington with a nice little shot fake. Goes to the rim. Dishes it off to an open teammate on the right side. Off the mark. I want to misidentify the players. That was Kaylee Harstad, who checked in the game a little bit ago. Johnson gets it off to Materi. She dribbles inside the arc. Gets it off to Yagi, who's got an open layup. And off the mark. Tries to keep it alive. And Morris comes away with the rebound. 9-8 Morris lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Over to the right side. And a nice drive by, I believe that was Carrington once again. 7 points for the senior guard. She's only 5'2". Using every inch of that. Getting that floater up. Carson Materi gets it to Parker Yagi. Yagi hands it off to Johnson. Dribbles into the arc. Nice dish off to Addie Twidwell, who drops it in for 2. That was a heck of a pass by Johnson. Abby to Addie. Morris looking to respond. They lead 11-10. Carrington doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Shot is off the mark, rebounded by Parker Yagi. Yagi's just going to look to push it herself. Gets it over to Erickson. Wide open, but she decides to swing it. They go inside to Addie Twidwell. No one there guarding her. Left-handed layup off the mark. And she gets the foul call this time around. And it looks like it is a shooting foul. And this free throw break brought to you by your local State Farm agents, Matt and Amanda Frederick. You guys know the motto. Like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Parker Yagi made the first trip to the free throw line. Went 2 for 2. Addie Twidwell going to try to do the same here. Twidwell's first free throw is up and good. 1 for 1 to start it off. So we got a couple substitutions here. Cameron Kaler back in for Yagi. Grove back into the game as well. And Dietz just checked back in as well. Addie Twidwell trying to keep the Cowgirls perfect from the free throw line. Shot is up. And off the back iron. Twidwell tried to get her own rebound. But Morris came away with it. And bringing it up is Catherine Kehoe. She's got 2 points on the night. It's over to Harstad. Now Dietz has it. It's over to near the top of the key. They feed it inside to Harstad. She kicks it out. Grove wants it near the top of the key. She tries to dribble into the paint. Nice little turnaround jumper. Oh, that was gorgeous, but off the mark. Rebounded by Twidwell, who's got to have at least 5 boards by now. And Anna Erickson with an open lane to the hoop, off the mark. And Breckenridge has missed quite a few bunnies to start this off, but you got to expect that in the first game of the season. Grove mishandles her dribble, ends up getting it tapped out of bounds by Carson Materi. And checking in for her first action, Jonica Bernades. We saw Jonica in the JV game. And she had a big role on this squad last year. Also, I've been waiting to say this for a little bit, but I got to thank Jonica hooking me up with a phone charger during a football game this year. So thank you, Jonica. Swung over to the top of the key. Harstad tries to drive in. Oh, Breck fans wanted a walk on that one. Getting into the paint is Kehoe. Kehoe throws up the right-handed layup, and it's good. Kehoe's second bucket of the game. She's got 4. I believe that got Breckenridge back, or Morris back in the lead. 13-11 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Abby Johnson gets it up to Carson Materi. Materi up to Kaler, who dishes it off to Johnson. She puts up a 3 from the right wing, and nothing but net, her second triple of the night. Abby Johnson starting this game off aggressive. Both getting into the paint and not being afraid to shoot from deep. Kehoe drives inside, kicks it out to Carrington. She's got 7 points. Drives inside for the floater. Off the mark, Cameron Kaler gets the board. Johnson slings it up to Materi with the run out. Materi goes down but draws the shooting foul in the process. Materi, a great free throw shooter. Usually goes hand in hand when you're pretty good at three-point shooting. You're probably pretty good at free throws. Materi looking for her first points of the ball game. Free throws up and good. This free throw break brought to you by State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick. 10:02 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard in this opening half. 15-13. Breckenridge has the lead. Beat Morris by 19 last year. Materi thought she was off on that one, but drained the free throw. 2-for-2 trip. Breckenridge 5 of 6 to start off this game at the charity stripe. Pardon me. Grove gets it on the left wing. Dribbles inside. Tries to dish it off. Bernades almost had the steal. Got back to Dietz, and then Carrington draws the foul on the right side. Actually, that was Shannon Doherty. Been getting her and Dietz mixed up a little bit. My apologies. 52-42. I don't know what it is. Throws me off a little bit. This is the first trip to the free throw line for Morris. Carrington gets the free throw up, rattles it in. Carrington carrying her squad right now. No pun intended. She's got over half the points, 8 of the team's 14. This free throw trip, once again, brought to you by our State Farm agents, Matt and Amanda Frederick. And a nice little dish off the offensive rebound. Dietz to Doherty. Abby Johnson bringing it up after the second chance bucket. Jonica Bernades thought about the triple, dribbles inside, gets it over to the right side. Now Abby Johnson hands it off to Materi, and she tries to get it into Cameron Kaler, but is stolen away by Dietz. She's looking to push the tempo. Dishes it up to Grove, gets it out to Carrington. Good ball movement we've seen from Morris today. Grove now has it. Nice little shot fake, goes inside. Oh, rocketed the layup off the bottom of the rim. Rebounded by Breckenridge. Abby Johnson bringing it up. Johnson dishes it off to Materi. Now it's up to the top of the key, into the high post to Kaler. Looking to use the footwork to get inside. Shot is off the mark. And rebounded by Grove after it got tipped around a little bit. We got our first timeout break of the day. We'll take a quick break with them. This timeout break brought to you by Highcamp Construction. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on KBMW News Live.
Hey everybody, this is Ward Cater with Vision Ford in Wahpeton, North Dakota. We have great news. Our new vehicle inventory is coming in on a regular basis, and we appreciate your patience, but let's get you into a new Ford today. We have access to thousands of vehicles, and I know we can find the perfect Ford for you. Don't wait. Let us make this fun and easy for you today. Don't worry about what we have. We will get you what you want. Go to driveavision.com. We want you to live your best life with Vision Ford in Wahpeton, North Dakota. My name is Ward Cater.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
Welcome back to Tiger Center here in Morris, as the first time out of the game was taken by Coach Henrich. Grove inbounding, gets it into Kehoe. Abby Johnson guarding there as the ball crosses the timeline. Kehoe gets it over to the left side to Dietz at the wing. Now Grove has it in the left corner. Nice little give and go inside to Dietz. Dietz draws the foul to get her team the lead back. Currently a 16-16 ball game. Dietz scored the first bucket of the game, first bucket of the season, I should say, for the Tigers, and hasn't scored since. Looking to change that here at the free throw line. First shot rattles out, as they are now 1 of 3 as a team to start this off at the free throw line. This free throw trip brought to you by State Farm agents Amanda Frederick, and make that 1 of 4. After that goes off the front end, Jonica Bernades ended up getting the rebound when it went loose, but she stepped out of bounds. Nice eyes there by the official, right in front of the Breckenridge bench. So I'm sure even Coach Imdick got a good look at that and couldn't dispute that. Grove inbounding it in front of the Breckenridge bench. Gets it into Doherty. Doherty goes inside to Dietz. Dietz with a nice pass to the other box, but Grove can't make the bunny. Jonica Bernades bringing it up. The 8th grader looking for an open teammate. Swings it over to the left side to Erickson. The senior has it tipped away. Abby Johnson now has it. Gets it into Twidwell. Now it gets swung around the perimeter to Anna Erickson. Great ball movement, but the 3 won't go. Abby Johnson with the rebound, and her layup is off the mark. Grove ends up hauling it in, using the length. Nice lanky guard for Morris. That'll pay off in this sport, and it gets out of bounds. Doherty tried to drive baseline. Ended up losing control of the ball. 8:01 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We got a 16-16 game. If you're watching on KBMW News Live, then you can take a look at our Red River Communications scoreboard over there in the bottom left. I'm assuming you saw it. Over to the left side to Parker Yagi. Nice little move to get free on the baseline, but it looks like they're going to call an offensive foul, and I believe that was on Sorol, who just checked into the game. They said that she kind of hooked with a screen. Grove looking to inbound it when Breckenridge just got the press close to a 5 call, but she gets it into D. It's back to Grove. Grove dishes it off to Doherty. Doherty picks up her dribble over to Grove. Now Carrington has it. She's got a game-high 8 points right now. Over to Grove on the left wing. She drives baseline. Nice little lefty scoop layup, and Grove gets in the scorebook. Her first points of the game. Abby Johnson dribbles over to the right wing. Over to Sorol. Sorol drives inside. Dishes off to Anna Erickson, who tries to dribble inside. Has it turned over. And they're going to do a run out to Doherty. Puts up the layup, and it is good. Doherty's second bucket of the game makes it a 4-point game, 20-16 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 7:03 remaining, and a nice back cut by Sorol for the layup. Heck of an effort there to get free and kind of make up for that that miscue to get the offensive foul. Grove drives it inside, and then she ends up throwing it out of bounds. And Kelsey Sorol rocking number 0. She checks out of the game. I don't know if I've covered a Breckenridge team where players rock number 0, like boys or girls. This might be a first for me. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Carson Materi has it on the right wing. She feeds it inside to Cameron Kaler near the right box. Nice little dribble move, gets inside and drops in the layup. And first points of the game for Cameron Kaler. Carrington swings it up to the right side. Kehoe has it. A nice move by Carrington to free herself up for the mid-range, but she tries to bank it in off the mark. Carson Materi looking to push the tempo. Kicks it back out to Abby Johnson for the open 3. Off the front iron. And Carrington comes away with the rebound despite Kaler being there, but Carrington had the better angle. And a nice pass down to Grove for 2. Looks like Breckenridge is going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick one with them. This timeout break brought to you by High Camp Construction. Once you know who we are, you won't build any other way. Full timeout. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM.
Back and neck pain can keep you from enjoying the things you love. At Essentia Health, our team of spine care specialists will evaluate your symptoms and create a tailored treatment plan that fits your lifestyle. You will get the expert care you need when you need it. Working together, we can get you back to the activities you love. This is Essentia Health Spine Care, like nowhere else. EssentiaHealth.org.
Looks like I misread the signal. I think that was actually a half, or a 30-second timeout. Parker Yagi inbounds to Abby Johnson. Cowgirls trail 22-20 with 6:03 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Feeds it to the high post, and Cameron Kaler will draw a foul. It's being a little too aggressive trying to swipe that steal. And that was on Dietz. And that was her second foul, but they're going to let her roll with it. Abby Johnson on the baseline, looking for an open teammate. Has on Erickson in the short corner. Erickson dribbles inside, kicks it out to Cameron Kaler. Over to Carson Materi. She got me with that pass fake a little bit. It's over to Abby Johnson. She drives the left side, throws up the lefty floater, and drops it in. A little unorthodox on the floater, but hey, it doesn't need to look pretty. It just needs to go in. Her first 2 of the night. She's got a pair of triples. 8 points for Abby Johnson. In the left corner, Dietz, she's going to put up a triple, and it rattles out. Parker Yagi comes away with the rebound, looking to push the tempo. Yagi goes right to the cup for 2. Parker Yagi is showing off the wheels. And Carrington bringing it up. Meredith Carrington. Over to Grove. Tipped away by Yagi. She almost comes away with the steal, but Harstad hangs on to it. Grove now has it. Drives to the right side. Picks up her dribble. Over to Harstad. Anna Erickson guarding. Playing some good defense. Cameron Kaler now guarding. Back up to Carrington. A few feet behind the three-point line, top of the key. Swings over to the left side and stolen. Abby Johnson looking to finish with the right hand off the mark. Good defense there by Carrington to force the tough miss. Carrington now has the ball back. Playing some nice defense. Abby Johnson going to look to try to swipe another steal. She gets it over to Grove on the right side. Feeds it into Harstad, but looks like Parker Yagi reached. Just came up with a steal a little bit ago, trying to make another one happen. Coach Jim Dick having a word with the official. And inbounding under the hoop, Lakaya Manska, my apologies. She gets it into Grove. Grove over to Kehoe. Kehoe swings over to the right side to Grove. Dietz looking for the post up. They throw it inside, and playing some nice help side defense is Cameron Kaler with the steal. Breckenridge leading 24-22, looking to add to that lead. Anna Erickson swings it over to Parker Yagi. Yagi drives it inside, and it looks like they're going to have a foul on the floor. 5th one on the Tigers. Also 5 fouls on Breckenridge. 4:17 remaining in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Here's a fun little stat for you. Breckenridge has 7 girls that have scored so far. It's a nice balanced attack. Breckenridge has got to be happy with that. I just assumed they would be happier if they were scoring more points. You know, most of them just have 2. Cameron Kaler dishes it away. Kind of misread where her teammate was going to be. Now Carrington picks up her dribble, and we got a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with the Tigers. I think Anna Erickson tied that one up. I could be wrong. Grove inbounding under the hoop. Convert an open teammate. Some nice little weave action, but it is stolen away by Anna Erickson. A lot of turnovers today. You got to expect that in the first game of the year. Cameron Kaler has it. Gets it over to Abby Johnson. Near the right wing. Dribbles to more of the top of the key. Now looking to drive. Dishes it off to Materi. And Materi ends, well, almost turned it over, but we got a foul. See who it's on. Actually, she did turn it over and then got the foul. It's Carson Materi with a double whammy. And that is, I want to say that's her second, but I am not 100% sure. Trying to check the scoreboard. They don't have her number on there. We'll check back on that. Carrington bringing the ball up. Abby Johnson guarding. Pass fake. Picked up her dribble and then swings it over to the right to Kehoe. They're looking for that post up once again, trying to get that position as Breckenridge is playing up front. They go inside to Doherty. Doherty puts one high off the glass, off the mark, and rebounded by Breckenridge. Cameron Kaler actually kept it from going out of bounds. And now Parker Yegi has it after a couple passes. Dishes it up to Abby Johnson, who is standing kind of near half court. Wanted to get a good head of steam before she runs inside and draws the foul. And I believe they are now one away from the bonus. And they are. Tigers and Cowgirls both have 16 fouls. 3:21 remaining. Next foul is the bonus. And they're taking their sweet time getting the ball to Johnson. And they get it into Cameron Kaler, back to Johnson. Now back to Kaler down low. Ends up getting tipped away and jump ball. Doherty and Kaler got tied up down there. But Breckenridge will retain possession just like the last jump ball. Ends up not mattering a whole lot. Johnson, give her an open teammate. Gets it out to the right corner. Kaler decides not to use the ball screen. Gets it up to Anna Erickson. Erickson gets it to Johnson. Johnson, shot fake, gets it over to Parker Yegi, and I think they're going to tap her with a travel. They do. Just being a little too quick with those feet. As Grove looking to inbound it. Gets it to Carrington. Meredith Carrington with a game-high 8 points. Shares that with Abby Johnson. She's got 8 of her own, so the point guard's going at it. Now she goes in over Johnson for 2. So 2 points for Carrington. Abby Johnson might look to answer. Kehoe guarding. Gets it over to Parker Yegi. Into the high post to Kaler. Now back out to the perimeter. Dribble drive by Johnson. It throws a very hard pass to Cameron Kaler. It got tipped out of bounds. You know, I'm not a basketball expert by any means, of course, but if you're in the lane with someone, maybe don't throw a what looks like a 90-mile-an-hour fastball at them, but they got bailed out with a defender who tipped it out of bounds. 24-24 ball game, 2:35 remaining in the opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Abby Johnson gets it up to Jonica Bernades near half court. She's looking for an open teammate, swings it over to the left side. Abby Johnson, after the pass fake, feeds it to the high post to Yegi. Yegi gets it to Jonica Bernades for an open 3, off the mark, and rebounded. The 8th grader connection, one through it to the other one. 24-24 ball game. Carrington bringing it up. 2:15 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Carrington looking to drive inside. She's the only player in double figures so far. Grove tries to get the shot up. Has it blocked, and then she actually tipped it out of bounds. So great defense there by Abby Johnson. Cowgirls take over. A tie game, 2:09 remaining in this first half. Johnson bringing it up. Crosses the timeline. They're going to wait to, they got the zone going, so no one's going to come up and pick her up. Johnson now has it near the top of the key after getting it swung over to Erickson. She drives. Some nice little dribble action to get her to the cup. Throws up the layup. Well contested, off the mark, rebounded by Bernades, and then it got stolen away and thrown or almost thrown out of bounds, but then thrown inbounds. And then they turn it over, trying to push the tempo. Parker Yegi comes away with the steal. As I said, a lot of turnovers today. If I wasn't running the camera, maybe I would try to keep track of some more stats, but you guys are lucky I even have the scoring. Parker Yegi gets it over to the right wing. Abby Johnson with a nice little jab step. And then gets it over to Anna Erickson. Almost threw it out of bounds, but Erickson kept it alive. Bernades now has it. Bernades gets inside with a nice floater off the mark. And then she ended up getting tripped trying to go for the ball. Abby Johnson comes away with it, goes in the paint, and they're going to call a jump. Ooh. Coach Jim Dick's pretty surprised. He's looking for body on that one. Not going to get it. Jump ball. Sends it to the Tigers. .107 remaining under Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We got a 24-24 ball game. And a good one here in Morris to start off the year. Kehoe bringing the ball up. Just off to Harstad. Harstad over to Doherty. Doherty finds a cutting. Grove down low for two. Maddie Grove with a bucket. Took her a little bit to get involved offensively. Now she's got 6 in the opening half. Johnson going to drive on Kehoe. Gets it to Bernadez. Breckenridge in a little bit of a scoring drought as they trail by 2. Anna Erickson trying to change that with a corner 3. And it rattles out. Breckenridge tries to keep it alive, but rebounded by Harstad. And after almost having it stolen away, she gets it to Kehoe, who will bring the ball up. And we'll see if they maybe even try to hold for one shot. 25 seconds remaining here in the first half. And instead it gets stolen away. Parker Yagi showing off the wheels once again. She goes into the paint and almost gets the... Oh, they're going to call a charge. Interesting. So, Morris ball. You know, the viewers who are watching at home on KBMW News Live, they can decide for themselves what that is. I'm not going to tell you. Well, I will tell you that it was called an offensive foul. That's all I'll tell you. Kehoe bringing it up. Abby Johnson guarding. First game of the year for everybody. Grove with the ball. Swings it over to the left corner to Dietz. And almost stolen away once again by Yagi. Just being a menace on the perimeter today. They chuck up the 3 right before the buzzer and off the mark. As the Tigers will take a 26-24 lead into the halftime. And we'll take a quick break before we hop into our halftime show. It's brought to you by Minn Kota Ag Products. And once again, your score is Morris area, Chicago, Alberta, 26, Breckenridge, 24. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on KBMW News Live.
More Engineering has been dedicated to finding sustainable engineering solutions for cities like Wahpeton for more than 60 years. They offer a wide range of services, including civil engineering, land surveying, and environmental services that advance the region's infrastructure. As a 100% employee-owned company, they are committed to providing quality projects and building relationships in the communities they serve. Visit moreengineeringinc.com to learn more or stop by their location in Wahpeton. More Engineering, improving lives by building strong communities.
When you think of amazing burgers, I'm pretty sure I know what comes to mind.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
No, not that.
Everyone loves Krabby Patties.
What? No, not that. You think of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery in Breckenridge. Their delicious half-pound burgers are unrivaled, and the best night to get them is when they're $3 off on burger night every Monday after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company since 1897. Go check out the best burgers in the Twin Towns.
This is your old pal Hal for Minn Kota Ag Products. Here at Minn Kota, we've always stressed the importance of a pre-emerge weed control program. They significantly improve and preserve post-applied product effectiveness. Tight supplies of some post products this year will only magnify this importance. Talk to us at any of our agronomy locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Wyndmere, or Colfax. Together, we can plant a pre-emerge program that will be effective on your farm to get the most out of the post. Talk to us soon.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heidkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new parking lot or new roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heidkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what Quality Recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Egeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
Welcome to the Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Show, your #1 grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. Turner Bluff is here for the halftime show, as there's some halftime entertainment going on here in Morris. Got a couple of the youth teams squaring off. Everybody watching on KBMW News Live can get some glimpses of it. And I'm going to run through the scoring here in this game. We got a 26-24 game so far. Morris area, Chicago, Alberta. Got to get the whole one in there. I've been kind of shortened it a little bit. You guys know me being lazy. They got 26 points. They got 5 girls in the scoring column, 10 of them from Meredith Carrington. It's had a heck of a start to the game. And then they got 6 points from Maddie Grove. And as I said earlier on in this broadcast, she kind of was a little quiet to start off here. The 5th girl to get in the scoring column, but then she went for a few quick buckets. She's got 6 points. 4 points each from Catherine Kehoe, the sophomore, and then another 4 from Shannon Doherty, senior post. And then rounding it out is 2 points from Sydney Dietz. She got the first 2 points of the game, and then the rest of it were her teammates taking care of the business. But all the starters got in the scoring column. I don't think they have any bench points to speak of. Meanwhile, Breckenridge, they got 7 girls in the scoring column, but none of them really making a huge dent. Only 1 girl's got more than 1 field goal, and that is Abby Johnson. Abby buried a couple triples and also had a floater drop, so she's got 8 points. So we'll see if they kind of look to run some more offense through her in the second half. Parker Yagi with 4 points off the bench. They got 3 each from Anna Erickson and Addie Twidwell. Anna Erickson buried a triple, so they had 3 threes in the opening half, and then Twidwell had a layup, and then she also got a free throw to drop on a 1 of 2 trip. Carson Materi, Kelsey Sorrell, and Cameron Kaler with 2 apiece. And that'll round out the scoring. So like I said, 7 girls getting in the scoring column, but trailing by 2. Breckenridge, once again, as I said earlier, they took on Morris last year, bested them by 19 points. And it's been a first game of the year. We'll just say that, everybody, because you guys know what to expect from the first game of the year. A lot of turnovers, a lot of mental miscues, and everybody's kind of just figuring it out themselves. And how about that? I've just been absolutely in awe at the production quality that they got going on here with their scoreboard. As you guys can see on the Red River Communications scoreboard, that they are actually playing some clips from the opening half. So, they do a good job here. Kudos to Morris. They got a nice little setup here. Breckenridge can take some notes. I'm going to go back and tell Freddie some of my thoughts and some improvements. And then he'll probably tell me I should pay for it. Anyways, we'll come back with some keys for the second half after this quick commercial break. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wapaton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wapaton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Breckenridge Cenex. Now is a great time to start thinking about protecting your recreational vehicles and equipment. Stock up on Splash RV Antifreeze at any one of our 4 locations, and we would like to thank you for your continued patronage.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
The Southern Valley's fastest internet is now available without a phone line. That's right, you can get fiber-fast internet from Red River Communications, no phone line required. It's been recognized as one of the fastest internet connections anywhere in the country. Whether you're streaming the latest movie or connecting with friends, FiberFast makes it go, well, faster. Stop the buffering suffering and visit getfiberfast.com or call Red River Communications at 701-553-8309. Red River Communications. Go faster with fiber.
When you neglect your health, you're neglecting a lot more than just yourself. After all, a lot of people depend on you, your children, your significant other, your friends, and extended family. Your presence means a lot to many different people. CHI St. Francis Health is here for you. Get your yearly mammogram scheduled at CHI St. Francis Health. They are open and ready for you. Call 701-643-0238 to schedule. CHI St. Francis, caring for you and about you.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
Welcome back to the Tiger Center as the Morris area Chicago, Alberta Tigers take a 26-24 lead into halftime. We're in the Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show. Turner Bloff is here. Going to hit on a few keys that I think will, kind of turn around and or turn into Breckenridge taking control of this game. And I know this is asking a lot. It's first game of the year, but and I know this is probably like I said, asking a lot, but clean up the turnovers. That's been a big detriment to Breckenridge's success on the offensive end. And I know it's first game of the season. I've played in a first game of the season. I've committed several turnovers in a first game of the season, but if there's any way they can kind of figure out how to limit the turnovers, but keep staying aggressive on defense. They're just flying around, swiping steals like crazy on defense. I got to see if maybe Coach Imdick's got anyone keeping stats on the bench, one of the managers maybe, and they can run over and let me know how crazy some of these stats are, because I've seen a lot of steals. Parker Yagi swiping a lot of steals. A lot of other girls getting their hands in the passing lanes. Abby Johnson, Cameron Kaler even. And like I said, the turnovers, Kaler's kind of been one of them that surprised me a little bit. She wasn't really, I don't recall a whole lot of turnovers from her last year, but a few here in this season opener. But I think she's going to work that out. Also, congratulations, Cameron Kaler. I just realized I haven't said that. Committed to play volleyball at North Dakota State College of Science, and she's going to have a fantastic career there. I already know it. Jane Pesa does a fantastic job there, and she got a good one. I know she's excited to have Kaler be with the Wildcats. And I would tell you about all the records that these Breckenridge volleyball players broke this year, but that would take up about 5 minutes of this broadcast. Just a fantastic season, as we said before. And that'll do it for our Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show. Abby Johnson will bring it up to start the second half. Johnson dribbles it over to the right side. Materi swings it up to the top of the key to Kaler. Nice dish down low to Anna Erickson for the easy bucket. A nice feed there. Started this off. The ball movement was just fantastic. The first points of the first half came from Erickson. First points of the second half may as well come from Erickson as well. Grove drives baseline off the mark. We got a tie game, 26-26. The beginning of the second half. Up to Carson Materi. Breckenridge coming out fast. They go inside to Twidwell. Left-handed layup is up and good. Addie Twidwell with her second field goal of the night. And we'll see what we got here. That was a foul on Materi, I believe. It looks like that's her third. And Imdick's going to trust his senior. Keep her in the ball game. actually. Oh, looks like he's sending a sub down. Maybe it's a little too late. They go over to the corner, and Dietz tries to go inside to Doherty, but overthrew the pass a little bit. So Yagi will check in for Materi. So she's got 3 fouls, as I said earlier. But she was the first one to check out in the first half, too. So, this might not be too far off of the regular rotation. Abby Johnson bringing the ball up. She has so many times tonight, the point guard, leading scorer so far in this ball game for the Cowgirls. And Parker Yagi with a nice drive for 2. Parker Yagi's got 6. She's actually second on the team in points. We got a timeout by the Tigers. Your scores, we take a quick timeout break. Breckenridge 30, Morris area, Chicago, Alberta 26. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM.
Back and neck pain can keep you from enjoying the things you love. At Essentia Health, our team of spine care specialists will evaluate your symptoms and create a tailored treatment plan that fits your lifestyle. You will get the expert care you need when you need it. Working together, we can get you back to the activities you love. This is Essentia Health Spine Care, like nowhere else. EssentiaHealth.org.
More Engineering has been dedicated to finding sustainable engineering solutions for cities like Wahpeton for more than 60 years. They offer a wide range of services, including civil engineering, land surveying, and environmental services that advance the region's infrastructure. As a 100% employee-owned company, they are committed to providing quality projects and building relationships in the communities they serve. Visit moreengineeringinc.com to learn more or stop by their location in Wahpeton. More Engineering, improving lives by building strong communities.
Welcome back to the Tiger Center here in Morris. We are just a minute into the second half, but Morris had to take a timeout after a quick 6-0 run from the Cowgirls to start this off. 3-pointer off the mark. Rebounded by Parker Yagi. She's looking to push the tempo once again. Breckenridge has done that all game so far. Gets it to Abby Johnson. Thought about the triple. Drove it inside and then kicked it out to Parker Yagi. Yagi gets it to Anna Erickson. Erickson looks to drive. Ends up sending her defender flying with the stop. And now we got a push call. I believe it's on Addie Twidwell. And it is. I thought that was more kind of in the... I thought that was going to be a jump ball kind of. But Twidwell, a little too aggressive, sent the other rebounder flying. Carrington will bring it up. 16:30 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge leads by 4, 30-26 here in the second half. Kehoe looking to get into the paint. Kicks it back out. Doherty gets it over to Dietz. Dietz drives middle. Gets it off to Maddie Grove for the first points of the second half for the Tigers. A nice dish off and a nice layup by Grove. She's got 8 points. Johnson picks it up. Goes down to Parker Yagi. Parker with the off. With the that was definitely unorthodox, but whatever works. Parker Yagi with her second bucket of the second half. She's up to 8 points. And it looks like Abby Johnson might have got a piece of that for the block. Rebounded by Addie Twidwell. Either way, with a nice contest, whether she blocked it or not. Johnson gets inside the three-point line and turns it over. Kehoe with the steal. She's doing a nice job on the defensive end today. And now we got a travel by Dietz. Did I mention there's been a lot of turnovers today? Obviously. First game of the season. I'm not going to harp on it too much. Okay, I already have, I think. Abby Johnson crosses the timeline. Come here, an open teammate. Parker Yagi gets it on the left wing. Thought about the shot. She's going to drive baseline. Picks up her dribble. Gets it over to Twidwell, who gets it to Abby Johnson near the top of the key. Johnson was looking for Cameron Kaler in the post, but Kaler decided to come out. Now she gets it to Anna Erickson on the right wing. Erickson will drive baseline and has it turned over. Carrington has it. Johnson looking to steal from behind, but Carrington, nice awareness. Gets it out to Doherty. Now Dietz has it. Nice little pump fake. Drives inside. Kicks it out, and it's going to be out of bounds. Would have been an over and back either way, I believe. It would have been, because that clearly wasn't tipped. Or else it would be Morris ball. Abby Johnson will inbound it under her own basket for Parker Yagi. End up getting tipped, and she kicks it out to Kaler. Nice little shot fake, dribbles inside. Gets it to Twidwell. Swings it to Anna Erickson. Now they go into the post to Kaler. She's got a pair of defenders there, so it gets swung around the perimeter. Open triple off the mark by Johnson. Rebounded by Morris. Carrington bringing it up. And Morris playing nice slow tempo now. Grove has it on the left side. Looking to throw it inside and stolen away by Abby Johnson. The turnover bug continues to bite the Tigers. Johnson dribbles inside. Nice little scoop layup off the mark. Rebounded by Doherty. Carrington bringing up the ball with a nice little move to get inside and dropping the layup and one for Carrington, who's got 10 points already. A nice drive and finish. Carrington so far 1 of 1 on the game at the charity stripe. And checking into the game is Kaylee Harstad. Harstad's a 5'10 sophomore. Good size from a young player. I think they got another 5'10 sophomore on the squad. And make that 1 of 3 on free throws for Carrington, who otherwise has had a very solid game. Just hasn't got the free throws to drop in her 3 attempts. Got one of them to drop, I should say. Parker Yagi with a nice pass over to the other side. Addie Twidwell had it blocked and taken away by Grove. And a heck of a pass from the right to the left side by Parker Yagi. Looked like it was a tight window, too. Up to the top of the key. Dietz puts up a triple. Off the mark. Rebounded by Cameron Kaler after it got tipped by Kehoe. Kaler bringing the ball up. Swings it over to the left side to Johnson. She feeds the high post. Twidwell kicks it out to Anna Erickson, but they're going to call a foul on the Tigers. I believe that was on Grove. And it is. That's Grove's first foul of the game, so nothing to worry about for her. First foul of the half for Morris. They get it inside to Yagi, but it is taken away. Grove on the steal once again. Abby Johnson got a tip on it, but Morris is out running. Carrington bringing the ball up. We're going to put the dribble moves on Johnson. He's playing some hounding defense. Carrington dribbling around the perimeter. Johnson not giving her a whole lot of room to operate. Especially not now since she picked up her dribble. Forces the bad pass. Parker Yagi gets a tip on it, and it goes out of bounds. As Yagi has just been hitting those passing lanes like crazy today. And taking their sweet time to get this inbound in. Grove going to get it in. Tosses it up to Carrington. Yagi guarding. And Carrington gets it over to the left wing to Grove. Anna Erickson guarding. Drives baseline. Picks up her dribble. Turnaround short jumper off the mark. As the lid stays on the hoop for Morris. And Abby Johnson throws it down the court to Anna Erickson. Swings it over to the right side. Cameron Kaler comes to a jump stop. Tries to get the layup to drop, but she draws the foul. 2 free throws coming. And this trip to the free throw line brought to you by State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick. Kaylee Harstad gets tagged with the foul. She's got 2 fouls on the day. Cameron Kaler so far today, he's got 2 points. Made a, I think it was a floater if I remember correctly, but that free throw goes off the front iron. Breckenridge so far has outscored Tigers 8-4 this second half to give them a 2-point lead. Next free throw is up and off the mark again. 0-for-2 trip from Kaler. And Carrington looking to set up the offense. Gets it over to Kehoe on the right wing. Kehoe up to Dietz. Dietz swings it over to the left side. 12:32 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 32-30 is your score. Cowgirls in the lead. And Anna Erickson contests that Carrington jumper, but that's not going to do anything. Carrington gives her squad the lead with the triple. Carrington's up to 15 points, a game high 15, I should say. Abby Johnson looking to answer, gets into the paint, kicks it out to Anna Erickson. Now it's swung over to Kaler, back to Erickson in the left corner. Doesn't want it, gets it over to Kaler. She drives inside, nice kick out to the right wing to Bernades. Bernades over to Erickson. Johnson now has it, into the post to Twidwell. Back out to Johnson, now to the high post to Kaler. Played 2 post action. Anna Erickson chucks up the 3 off the back iron. Nice board by Kaler. And now they're going to call a foul on the Tigers. A little bit of contact on that rebound. They're kind of just I'm done talking about officials for the day. Abby Johnson will inbound it. Grove checks in for Dietz. As Carson Materi still on the bench with her third foul on a wide open layup for Kaler. Her first points of the second half. Gets Breckenridge the lead back 34-33 with 11:41 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And Kehoe chucks up a floater and gets the lead right back. You don't see many of those off the looks like the off foot. Chucked up a strange leaner. And Abby Johnson's floater off the mark. And looks like Breckenridge tipped it out of bounds. 35-34 remains the score. Morris in the lead. But back to Kehoe's floater. It looked like she turned her. That did not look very comfortable the way that she was using the body control. But whatever gets the ball to drop. Carrington now puts up a three from the right wing. And nothing but net once again. Carrington's second triple of the half. Third of the game. She's up to 18 points. The 5'2" point guard. Oh, nice behind the back by Johnson. Gets into the paint. Kind of loses the dribble, but then picks it back up and drops it in for two. Abby Johnson, her first points of the half, gets her into double figures. She's got 10. First Cowgirl to hit double figures as Carrington's looking to get 20, and she will with the left-handed layup. She's already got just as many points in the second half as she had in the first half, and we still got 10:35 to go. Abby Johnson almost has it stolen away. They get to the high post to Twidwell, over to the left wing to Anna Erickson for an open triple. Off the back iron, Twidwell on the glass, but has it taken away. It looks like Harstad got it. Carrington is taken over for the Tigers. Grove gets it over to Carrington. She thought about the triple, feeds the high post. Doherty has it. Doherty gets it to Grove on the right wing. She drives baseline, picks up her dribble, feeds it inside, and Abby Johnson comes away with the steal. Johnson bringing the ball up. 10 minutes remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Johnson picks it up. Now back to Johnson at the top of the key after he gets swung around the perimeter. Anna Erickson going to take another try and ends up not hitting anything on that one. Jonica Bernardes tried to keep it alive, but looks like she was successful, but there was a foul on Grove. Kelsey Sorrell checking into the game as Breckenridge trails 40-36 after a hot run to start off the second half. And inbounding it is Jonica Bernardes. Bernardes gets it up to Cameron Kaler on the right wing, feeds the high post. Twidwell gets it out to Erickson and swings it over to the left corner. Twidwell goes up for two with the left hand, off the mark. Rebounded by Grove. And now Carrington gets it up to the right wing, back to Carrington. Shot fake, gets into the paint for a floater, and drops it in for two. She cannot miss this half. 22 points for the 5'2" senior. Bernardes over to the right wing. Tries to get fed inside to Cameron Kaler. Nice up and under move. Drops it in for two. Back-to-back buckets for Kaler here in the second half. She's got 6 points. Now Grove has it. Up to Carrington, who has just been lights out this second half. They feed it inside. And nice little move by Dietz and drops it in for two. Kind of did a drop step with the left side and then threw it up with the right hand. Don't see that very often. Bernardes. She's up to the top of the key. Erickson has to go through her hands and out of bounds. Credit the Morris defense on that one. They got a hand on it to kind of disrupt that pass a little bit and went off Erickson's hand. So Erickson and Twidwell come out of the game. Yagi and Materi back in. We'll see if Materi can kind of give him a spark here. As she was out with 3 fouls to allow the Tigers make that run. Carrington drives inside, kicks it out to Kehoe. Kehoe with a nice little fake and then the floater. Off the mark, rebounded by Yagi. Yagi brings it up herself. Swings it over to Materi, who feeds it to Cameron Kaler and has it stolen away by Harstad. Jumped that pass perfectly. Carrington, once again bringing it up. Gets it over to Kehoe on the right wing. Sorrell guarding there. Now Yagi picks it up after the switch on the screen. Harstad has it. Over to the right wing to Kehoe. Back to Harstad near the top of the key. She was looking to get it to Carrington, but Carrington being guarded well by Materi. Now Harstad throws up the floater off the mark, rebounded by Kaler. Bernardes bringing the ball up. Swings it over to the right corner to Materi. She gets it up to Kaler. Back to Materi on the right wing. Won't take a three. Gets it up to Yegi. Yegi kind of directing traffic. Gets it over to Sorol. Now back to Materi. Bernadez. Now she'll direct traffic. Throw it to the high post. And then Cameron Kaler throws it to Parker Yegi. Ended up getting tipped, but Yegi tried to save it. Might have been off Yegi, might not have been, but we'll never know. Either way, we got a timeout. This timeout break brought to you by High Camp Construction. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7. Morris leads 44-38 with 7:41 remaining.
This is your old pal Hal for Minn Kota Ag Products. Here at Minn Kota, we've always stressed the importance of a pre-emerge weed control program. They significantly improve and preserve post-applied product effectiveness. Tight supplies of some post products this year will only magnify this importance. Talk to us at any of our agronomy locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Wyndmere, or Colfax. Together, we can plan a pre-emerge program that will be effective on your farm to get the most out of the post. Talk to us soon.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. High Camp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new parking lot or new roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call High Camp Construction in Wapton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Only makes sense we hear from High Camp Construction during the High Camp Construction timeout break. Your scores, we hop back into the action with 7:41 remaining in this ball game. Tigers 44, Breckenridge 38. The Cowgirls went on a nice run to start off the second half. Looked like they had all the momentum, and then Meredith Carrington happened. Carrington's up to 22 points, had 10 at the half, and a steal by Cameron Kaler. Carson Materi gets it to Jonica Bernadez. Bernadez dribbles it up to near the top of the key, gets it over to Materi, and she wanted to get one up that bad, but ended up being hitting nothing and getting rebounded by the Tigers. That's an example of kind of forcing it instead of kind of waiting for it to come naturally. And we got a foul down low. Carrington took a shot. Her defender was trying to swipe a steal and accidentally ran into her instead. So Grove will inbound it. So our team's got a 6-point lead. They've had some good success getting open on these inbound plays. We'll see if they can replicate that. Dive into the baskets, kind of where they have, and they get it again, but the layup is off the mark. I'm telling you, they kill it on these inbound plays. Credit to Coach Henrich, getting them coached up on those. Materi has it on the right wing, feeds Kaler in the high, or actually that was Parker Yegi in the high post. Her shot's off the mark and ends up going over the backboard. 6:54 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, or if you're watching at home on KBMW News Live, the Red River Communications scoreboard that I've just been gawking about all day. They do a great job with their production here at the games. Dietz has it. Gets it over to the right side to Doherty. Doherty gets it down to Dietz, and Dietz makes a nice pass over to the other side of the lane for Grove, who puts it in for two. Great ball movement there. And you can tell Dietz kind of knew that her teammate was open. Right when she got it, she just snapped it right off. Sorol, skip pass over to the right wing. Bernadez thought about the three. Sorol will take a three from the left wing off the front iron and rebounded by the Tigers. Kehoe bringing the ball up, crosses the timeline. She's done a little bit of the point guard duties today. Grove now has it. Once again, directing traffic. Dribbles over to the right side, gets it to Carrington. She's had the hot hand here in the ball game, especially in the second half. Grove being guarded by Kaler. She gets it over to Doherty, top of the key, and Carrington gets it. Yegi tried to swipe it away, and a little drop step layup off the mark, rebounded by Cameron Kaler. Kaler dishes it up to Bernadez. Back to Kaler for a triple off the front iron. As Breckenridge can't get any threes to drop here in the second half. All their points have come off twos. Also 0 for 2 on free throws. So you kind of got to get to the rim. That's been really the only recipe for success here for the Cowgirls. Doherty swings it over to Kehoe on the right wing. Kehoe up to the top of the key to Dietz. Dietz over to Carrington. She drives baseline, puts up the layup off the mark, and rebounded by Sorol. Sorol gets it up to Bernadez. She's running the point right now with Abby Johnson out of the game. She gets it up to Materi. Thought about the three. Gets it over to Yegi, who drains the three. After I just got done saying they haven't had any success from three-point land, we got a timeout. Take a quick timeout break. Your score with 5:02 remaining in the ball game. Morris 46, Breckenridge 41. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what quality recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Egeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
After that quick timeout, brought to you by Highcam Construction. Back in action, Morris has the ball. They got a 5-point lead with 5:02 remaining in this ball game. As anybody watching on KBMW News Live, to watch the timeout break, Coach Imdick and his crew. As you can tell, Coach Imdick is participating in No Shave November. I better let him know after the game he copied my beard. And it gets inbounded. Carrington now has it. Anna Erickson guarding there. Carrington picks up her dribble. Breckenridge playing aggressive. Grove has the ball. Yegi guarding. She drives and ends up throwing it off a Cowgirl's leg, I believe. Carrington kept it alive. Now Kehoe has it after it got swung around a little bit. Back to Carrington. She'll drive on Erickson. Thought about throwing it up and ended up throwing it off Materi's leg. It looked like Materi and Yegi were kind of fighting for it over, didn't realize it was two teammates going for it. But we got a jump ball either way. Morris retains possession. Maybe a Tiger player got her hands on it, but I think of the three girls who were getting their hands on it, she would have had the least likely outcome of getting it. Now we got another jump ball to get Breckenridge the ball back. Yegi tied that one up. And now Yegi will inbound it to Johnson. Yegi's up to 11 points. Leading scorer in this game for the Cowgirls. Oh, and Abby Johnson got picked by Carrington. Wide open layup is good. Heck of a steal there by the senior guard. She's up to 24 points after the swipe. 7-point lead. 4:04 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Anna Erickson has it. Gets it up to the high post to Yegi. She puts up a shot. It tries to get banked in, but Cameron Kaler comes away with the rebound. Anna Erickson thought about the triple. And Abby Johnson almost had it stolen away. Pass was tipped. And now the layup inside is missed by Kaler and rebounded by the Tigers, but a jump ball. Tigers will hang on to it. 3:45 now remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge trails 48-41. As Carrington brings the ball up again. Just a heck of a night from the senior guard. 24 points in the season debut. Dietz up to the top to Doherty. Doherty with the pass fake for an open teammate, and we got a timeout. I believe it's a full timeout. We'll take a quick one with them. And your score with 3:26 remaining in this ball game. Morris 48, Breckenridge 41. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
You know, I've given Morris a lot of credit for how they run a sporting event, but playing tub thumping. Pretty much just made them my favorite place to ever call a game. Hope to come back again sometime. Tigers with a 48-41 lead, 3:15 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Harstad gets it over to Carrington. She's got 24 on the night. More than double the next leading scorer in this ball game, I believe. Grove off the pick and roll. Ends up drawing a foul on that one. I believe that was on Yagi. It is. I think they're saying she grabbed the wrist of the player that was the intended recipient of the pass. So Grove will inbound it. Yagi trying to guard there, and they end up throwing it up to Kehoe. Didn't realize Kehoe was there. I thought that just got thrown out of bounds, but Dietz now has it. Materia guarding there. Tries to set in her baseline. Dietz drives in, gets her own rebound, and drops it in for two. Couldn't get the bank to drop, so she said, I'm just going to try dropping this in, nothing but net. Good result for her. Abby Johnson now with the ball. Carrington guarding, as Carrington picked her pocket a little bit ago. Was trying to repeat that, but instead we got a foul. Fifth team foul. Both teams had 5 team fouls. So it doesn't look like we're going to see much of the bonus right now, unless one of the teams have to start fouling. 50-41, Breckenridge trails. We got to get some offense going pretty quickly here. Johnson drives in for the floater, off the mark. A contact on it, but no call. Grove now has it. Grove gets it up to Carrington. Carrington crosses the timeline. We'll see if she tries to add to her 24-point total. 2:15 remaining. This Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, 9-point game. Dietz goes up for 2, off the mark, rebounded by Erickson. Johnson bringing it up, swings it up to the right side. Materi dribbles baseline, dishes it down low, but the layup is off the mark. Way off the mark, and now Parker Yagi gets the foul. It went inside of Yagi, who, despite being one of the shorter girls on the court, does kind of take on some post duties. We'll see if she's kind of more of a true post if she grows some more. She is only an 8th grader, everybody. And I got to see how many fouls that is. Not sure, but they're going to be meeting over by the bench. I think it was the 5th foul on Yagi. So they're talking it over real quick. I didn't realize. Or did they take a timeout then? Or no, they just kind of used that as a timeout when Yagi fouled out. Is that a thing? I don't know if I've ever seen that, but whatever. I'm not going to question it. You just say you're taking a little longer than you expected to figure out who you want to put in, I guess. Grove. Or to Dietz. They're trying to break the press. Materi tried to swipe it away. Dietz gets it up to Grove. Grove to Kehoe. As Morris is looking to avenge a 19-point loss to the Cowgirls last year. 1:38 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. As the Tigers are leading by 9. Grove has. They're going to run as much clock as they can here. No shot clock in Minnesota. We always got to talk about that every year. Even though they here at the Tiger Center, they do have shot clock capabilities if they need them. An injury on the floor. And it looks like it's Carrington. Tough to see from here what the injury is. Got everyone kind of making a wall so I can't see her. A little bit of a limp as she walks over to the bench. Mary Belmore, the athletic trainer here at Morris area, Chicago, Alberta. I'm sure a lot of you maybe remember her. She's got some Breckenridge roots. As her, I believe, married a Belmore who lived in Breckenridge. Actually, her stepdaughter was in my grade. So a very nice lady. I always made sure to talk to her when we did some football stuff against them in high school. Glad to see she's still here doing what she loves. As Grove kind of fumbles it away, and Breckenridge fans looking for an over back, especially Coach Imdick. But I guess the referees are just going to say it was tipped. As I'm sure you guys can hear on my mic, it got pretty heated here. This Coach Imdick is hot. That's first game of the year, though. You gotta save some of that energy for down the road. And they try to inbound it. And I believe that was Grove drew the foul there. Head to the free throw line. But if you ask the Breckenridge faithful, I'm told that was not a foul. Harstad will shoot a pair of free throws. My apologies to the viewers on KBMW News Live as head coach Henrich. Walking the camera, but got a missed free throw to start this off by Harstad. Harstad looking for her first points. They have no points off the bench today. And ends up being an 0 for 2 trip for Harstad. And Breckenridge going to push the tempo. Abby Johnson looking to get in the paint, kicks it out to the corner to Carson Materi. Exactly what they want, but off the front iron. And Anna Erickson's shot is off the mark as well. Kehoe with the rebound. We'll see if Breckenridge is going to foul. Now Dietz has it. That's kind of the ideal person to foul if you're going to. But they're not going to get the chance because Morris is going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout with them. Your score with 45 seconds remaining in this ball game. Morris area, Chicago, Alberta, 50, Breckenridge, 41. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on KBMWnews.com.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wapaton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wapaton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Welcome back to Morris. We're in the Tiger Center. And Breckenridge has been outscored 24-17 in this half after starting with a 6-0 run. So 24-11 since that run. And they get in, and to Grove, now they're going to throw it up to Dietz, trying to get behind the defense. Jonica Bernardes steals it. Actually, did not get the steal because she stepped out of bounds. Tried to keep it alive. And once again, I should keep a tally how many times I say this. The Breckenridge fans not happy with the foul call. As Morris gets the ball in. Actually, Carson Materi steals it away. Has a wide open layup and drops it in for 2. Easy layup, makes it a 7-point game. 30 seconds remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And they're yelling foul, 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 but I'm not sure. Carson might already have 4, so she might have been thinking, hey, if we do get back into this game, I don't want to be sitting on the bench for it. So 50-43 is your score now after the Materi layup. Kehoe will go to the line. Actually, Materi did get tagged with the foul there. And I think that was her 4th. I guess she didn't get her 5th. So Kehoe, so far today, has not shot a free throw. She's got 6 points. First free throw, the 1-and-1, off the mark, rebounded by Anna Erickson. She gets it up to Abby Johnson. Johnson pulls up for 3, wide open. Off the back iron, that could have been big. Rebounded by Morris. Oh, that would have made it a 4-point game, but maybe a little too late here. But, you know, crazier things have happened. Kehoe.
Number 12, Erickson with the foul.
Missed the last free throw, but we'll see. And we got her at the line again. Coach Henrich giving her some tips how to drop this free throw in. Giving her some advice with the form. Kehoe's free throw off the mark, but Morris gets the rebound. And now we got a pair of free throws coming Doherty's way. And it would have been 2 free throws either way, but Doherty had a pretty good feeling about getting up the putback. 50-43 your score with 12.7 seconds remaining. It looks like it's a little bit too out of reach, but I know Coach Henrich is going to be talking with his squad after this game about some free throws. That's something they definitely got to work on. I'll hit you with the tally after the game's over. He's actually sending the girls back so they're not in all the commotion if this misses and rebounds. Wants them back on defense. And off the back iron. Might have been the right call. Anna Erickson bringing it up. Swings it over to Cameron Kaler. Shot fakes the 3. And now Bernardes has it. Puts up the triple from the right corner. Off the back iron, and that'll do it. 50-43 your final score. as Cowgirls drop their season opener in Morris area, Chicago, Alberta. Put together a nice run after the first couple minutes of the second half. And we're kind of in control the rest of the way. Let's put that one away. So we'll take a quick break and come back to your post-game show, your Hornstein Family Chiropractic post-game show. You've been listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 and watching on KBMWnews.com.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hello, this is your water softener talking. I love Morton Salt Crystals.
Have you fed your water softener lately? Ensure you have softer feeling skin and hair with Morton Pure and Natural Water Softener Crystals. Stop by Farmers Union Oil to check out our variety of Morton salts. Your water softener will love you for it.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
The Southern Valley's fastest internet is now available without a phone line. That's right, you can get fiber-fast internet from Red River Communications, no phone line required. It's been recognized as one of the fastest internet connections anywhere in the country. Whether you're streaming the latest movie or connecting with friends, FiberFast makes it go, well, faster. Stop the buffering suffering and visit getfiberfast.com or call Red River Communications at 701-553-8309. Red River Communications. Go faster with fiber.
At Twin Town Villa, their focus is on comfort, security, peace of mind, and quality of life for their residents. They're extending an invitation to you to stop and experience how their assisted living community is different. Their 1- and 2-bedroom apartments are spacious and fully functional, and their list of amenities is endless. Their mission centers around family with assistance, supportive services, and quality health care all under one roof at Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. Check them out on Facebook or visit their website at twintownvilla.com. Call them 643-9542 to schedule a tour today.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Welcome to the Hornstein Family Chiropractic post-game show. Chiropractic care is a family affair. Also thanks to Hornstein Family Chiropractic being a video sponsor on KBMW News Live. We're really happy to get this video up and running on our YouTube channel. Also thanks to our sponsors, Red River Communications, Vision Forward, and Buyer Insurance Agency. Into the post-game show. Oh, just a tough second half for Breckenridge after a promising start to the second half. First couple minutes, they put together that 6-0 run. Morris had to call a timeout, get everything under control, and it was all the Tigers from there. They really definitely showed an improved squad from last year. After a tough showing against the Cowgirls last year, Breckenridge kind of beat up on them a little bit. I believe it was also here. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was. But credit to Coach Henrich and his squad, and credit to Meredith Carrington. What a showing from her tonight. Only Morris player in double figures, but just an outstanding. Actually, 2 players in double figures. I'll go through the scoring right now so you know. 24 points from Carrington. She had 10 in the first half, 14 in the second, and also hit 3 triples in that effort. Didn't make a lot of free throws, so that just kind of shows she was just balling out on the court. 10 points for Maddie Grove, and then we got 6 points each from Sydney Dietz and Kehoe. Catherine Kehoe, I had to double check that first name, and then Shannon Doherty also had 4 points to get in the scorer's book. So only the starters scored for the Tigers in their 50 points they got as a team. And Breckenridge, how'd they get their 43 points, you might ask? Parker Yagi, the leading scorer, as an 8th grader. 11 points, 7 of them coming in the second half, the leading scorer in the second half. Only one of 2 Cowgirls to make 2 field goals in the second half. As Cameron Kaler got a couple layups to drop. She had 6 points. But Abby Johnson was the other Cowgirl in double figures. Can't forget about Abby. Had a very nice first half, 8 points. And then 2 points in the second half for 10. 5 points each from Anna Erickson and Addie Twidwell. 4 points from Carson Materi, had a bucket in each half. And then 2 points from Kelsey Sorrell. So Breckenridge got 7 girls in the scoring column. They got to be happy about that. But like I said earlier, just would like to get some more scoring, obviously. And let's look at the scoring. We'll take a quick break and come back with your player of the game, which is brought to you by Essentia Health, here with you. You've been listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM.
No one woke up this morning and thought,
I want to go haggle.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
Welcome back to the Hornstein Family Chiropractic postgame show. Chiropractic care is a family affair. Turner Bloff is here, wrapping up this broadcast with my player of the game, brought to you by Essentia Health. Well, I got to start off. I'm going to have a couple of them, of course, and we don't always do one. You know, this is we usually do one for the hometown team, and but you got to give credit to Meredith Carrington. Just a fantastic showing tonight. She had a really good first half to keep her team in the game. You know, they only led by 2 at the halftime. 26-24 was the score at the half. But she had 10 points at halftime, as I said before, and then just absolutely put her squad on her back with 14 points in the second half. A lot of them in a row. And that really sparked the run that put them in the driver's seat. So credit to her. And then, we got to get the hometown player of the game. And not just because she was the leading scorer, but we're going with Parker Yagi, the 8th grader. And like I said, not just because she was the leading scorer, but she did a lot of other great things today, bringing some amazing defensive energy, swiping steals just like crazy, playing some hounding defense as far as getting up in players' grill, and just bringing some toughness that you just don't see from junior high players very often. So that's going to be my Essential Health player of the game for Breckenridge, here with you. And that'll do it for tonight. The Cowgirls move on to, forgot to double check who they move on to play. But I was going to say this week, but actually Friday we are going to Fergus Falls. The Breck girls are off until, actually they play Friday as well. Play their home opener against Dilworth Glidden Felton. But I believe we're going to be doing the Breckenridge boys opener. You know, we did the Breckenridge girls season opener. So we got to get the boys as well in Fergus Falls. And Breckenridge girls, again, fall to 0-1, but very winnable game. They did a lot of good things tonight. Had to clean up the turnovers and then, get some more consistency offensively. They had way too many scoring droughts that kind of doomed them in this ball game. So that ended up being obviously detrimental to their success. Slowing down Carrington was tough, and just a lot of things they could have done differently. But end result, you got a final score of 50-43, and that'll do it once again. Thank you everybody for tuning in on B92.7 or KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel. So make sure to go back and watch it or share it with someone. Thank you all so much for tuning in once again. And one more time, your final score is Morris area, Chicago, Alberta 50, Breckenridge 43. Thanks for listening, everybody.